Hello, this is Negar Riahi Negar Time, Eternal Nafas on Facebook, my last page, including my innovation about sustainable development of human rights and the right to health via dental technology and advanced treatments available in the market. To be able to survive, only to be able to communicate about this project, we have to be available in Europe somehow. But World Intellectual Property Organization they created two events, 5th of May and 6th of May 2025 to be able to relax, sit at home and manage two events twice these 2 days, 5th and 6th May, from WIPO Global Awards to register IP for innovations and also to protect the innovation via WIPO event in my iPhone, and then also iPad. I can follow two events if it is possible from home. It's something that is very strange if I should be in Vienna, but it was possible if I had any support to be available in that event for democracy, the capital of democracy, when we have inclusion 13th of April to present who we are via Zoom meeting with capital of democracy as juror in that city. But the juror of democracy is in the whole Europe, but I am not able to travel to somewhere there I never have been before, and nobody supports with any limousine to be there. So it is something strange to be available in the market. So this is not so possible to be available in Europe right now. But I have solved many problems via my written mails and my innovation and sent them to the press support of Sverigedemokraterna SD to help regulations in the government. And this act with Jimmy Åkesson, who got my flyers and pen, was simple to join because we were invited to an event in Riverton Hotel to be able to communicate and vote on a new leadership in Gothenburg who should be more Democrat. So you have got support from me for both WIPO Global Award, Democracy Award and Alpbach without traveling like they do in We Don't Have Time to just show up in so many events and talk in social media with so much audience. This is a very special education to be dental technician, to be able to analyze details that nobody else can see and develop. And because of that, we have to ask dental technicians to govern in Sweden now. They have to be able to have the positions in social welfare board and the government and the medical product agency, and for medical devices, to update those regulations with those visions we have learned from dental technology. So it is interesting to travel in Europe with one ticket, but I have no money to do that. But the support comes afterwards, when I am done with so much effort, with no salary. And the Försäkringskassan press support, they told me to not communicate with them anymore, but they have diary numbers. They never answered back to me from kund support, from the Kund Center. They are not so advanced either in Försäkringskassan to be able to support humanity anyway. So they have to update to have a new researchers in Försäkringskassan, in insurance companies, to be able to communicate with my project as a regenerative era support fit for future generations. And future generations, and the generations will live already or have been going through so much details that are not relevant for human rights and right to health, or tax on toxicity. That is my solution. So if you want to help me, you have to help me locally here to sustain my life and help prevent disaster and create life on Earth with support from the innovations sent also to another municipality that is critical about ISP. This is a high technology ISP analyze. I have IP on that, so perhaps I can be able to communicate with that municipality in Stockholm, Solna, or where it is, with Eric. It was guys who for the first time understood what I am talking about, and told me to send them my project via registrator @isp.sc. So this is about very sustainable development at cellular level for humanity, as God wanted to create on Earth without involving any biomaterials, without involving amalgam and so much complex materials that is not tolerated in any body or brain. And it was from many years ago we have had access to IAOMT, International Academy of Oral Medicine and Toxicology, so they have not been able to help Sweden so many years via inspection of health care, and nobody had cared about anything at this level in 25 years, and they celebrated in win-win from Gothenburg University about win-win award to somebody that was Al Gore. From the president Al Gore has got an award to just talk about supply chains that were broken, and we need to sustain lives with support from supply chain from best companies. That was my solutions. I don't know why Al Gore got that got support from win-win when he just was not even available in the meeting. So he was a film on the wall and got the award, and I have done the job. So this is WIPO Global Award on this. I help also Democracy Award, and I help also 80 ideas in Europe that is sent to Alpbach. Elke has been received my voice call, and I recorded something in that organization up in the mountains somewhere in Alpbach. So this is creating peace on earth via dental technology 25 years ago. So we are back in economy in each home in Sweden because of dentistry. To involve me as a human, to be able to communicate with some people who understand me is not possible. I don't know what to do. They didn't contact me from win-win when they got my project, and never talked to me. So they are my not supporters anyway in Sweden anytime, and I have no rights even in any municipality, and they just create jobs for each other. So the project sent to Sverigedemokraterna is now a project in government, and the government from last year until now, they have got my project, and nobody connects to me back to talk to me about that in social department about what I have done. Elizabeth Aldenberry just spammed me because she's not educated in this field either. So it is difficult to communicate with anybody in Sweden, and I have selected some organization that is connecting all organizations in Europe together, and has contracts in democracy in all municipalities, in all organizations that are creating better society and should support each other without any government involved. But we have governments here who should communicate with me and with WIPO Global Award, because they are going to do that themselves with support with somebody who can be freelance support for my efforts via LinkedIn. And that guy in LinkedIn who was mentioned as my project leader has last year, because of Gothenburg University's email, that they are going to support me from Gothenburg University with opportunities with the mail, just one meaning exactly the same way that word analyse for healthcare from word analyse. The general director of word analyse, Jean-Luc F. Geierstam, wrote one meaning to me. Thank you for recommendation for the project to word analyse. So we can analyze it like this and never talk to me in 5 years. So it is Sweden. This is discrimination. I have never been supported in any time with best education and best ideas sent to them. They have created another job for their friends. So this is not a society we are living in. It is a Viking house. This is not relevant to just fight for such society and build anything for them, because we have to build another society somewhere. We can find a holistic dentistry that is not existing in Sweden, and they are not going to solve anything, any problem for anyone with so many jobs they do either. They just correct the history they have gone through with disinformation already created that should not be happening with the social welfare system that we had from 1996 and 1997. And after that year, the only thing that created disaster in Sweden should be creating peace by removing those people and their system change that created disinformation in this society. They cannot build any society up in this society until these people are gone, who had been developing disaster in this society. So this society has nothing to offer anymore. I am hopeless, because I have no friends here to support me in this town. They are just fake everywhere. So this is pollution at any clinic, and they have not listened to my innovation in any clinic that I send them with very happy mind and mindset, and I send them with honesty to the clinics, oral care, or everybody from Swedental 2024 or 5, I don't know, but it was 2024. I had sent them so much information about what I have fighting for. They never answered about this new cementation. We need all the way to cure humanity. They don't want to cure humanity with pure materials, and they want to kill the tooth with cementation, with strange cements. They have agreement from oil industry and Iran, and everywhere they have created these materials that are removing human rights at cellular level forever. So you are not safe in Sweden. You are not anywhere, and you cannot go to the dentist in Sweden. You cannot find anyone who accepted my project in Sweden. So you have to wait till somebody offers after these events that WIPO Global Award, creating a connection with some real clinics who support my project globally, and I can wait until then to support myself and fight for my visions all alone till I find somebody who cares for my innovation and create a clinic or clinical concept. I can create a concept to sell that to nothing to sell, but everything should be free in the world after this, because we can find solutions to have tax on toxicity and involve the governmental tax system on toxicity to avoid pollution in any clinic, and manage waste development to remove waste from each clinic without polluting the water, or systematically change how to the remediation therapy program with support from so much technology from IIOMT can develop remediation therapy program. Tech Connect 2017 Negar time, because in 2017 we had the support from a regulation that should be involved in dentistry to save humanity from that year, and until today they have not done anything. If I had not done any innovation, or not been fighting each day and night for this project in 49 platforms connected to 49 organizations for Fit for Future Generations and the Good Lobby, I could not be able to talk right now so effectively to manage dental pollution right away, so we can be able to connect intraoral scanners with a ticket they have given to me, to give them the support if they have lack of money or lack of combination to combine this support to ESHA, so European Chemical Agency or something like that. So they have to analyze with artificial intelligence everything we have created in dental branch, to can remove the toxic material at once, not after 25 years. Gothenburg University. Happy Easter. We have lost the Pope of Italy because of a virus. That is not relevant exactly the day of the day of Easter, the day of that Easter. So it is very strange that at the virus industry, the virus industry is connected to dental branch too, because they have the toxicity in the oral cavity and the pollution that is created from strange materials in oral cavity creates imbalance in whole the body and brain, and the virus attack and bacteria and fungi or everything are created very easily in the oral cavity, and it is very easy to pollute with viruses and attack people who are weaker. But I don't know what happened. I have not his journal to be able to see that. So if you have the Medscape support for I have been through many certificates from WIPO for regulations in Europe, and I have been able to connect big companies like Medscape in medical branch to see what they are doing. They are so I have completed the action in many certificates to write to those doctors and update them about my solutions. And this is a Litarex lithium citrate, that is a detox program to help heart problem, everything that the dentistry has created with pollutants. That is creating so many diagnoses, even for my family. I have been solving many problems if they could give access to lithium citrate somehow as a routine daily to each people, so we can solve any problem with regenerative medication available in the market that they hide from Sweden, and it is forbidden to use it in Sweden, to sell their own product created in another company. They just have agreements on false solutions instead of have best solutions involved. It is, the humanity is not expensive if we do the right thing all the time with best solutions each time, and you can have access to best solutions in all areas all the time, to just have a life, to communicate and have a culture. The culture they are fighting to have in far right is not a culture that should be removed, or is it nothing else than the pride we all of human beings have in themselves to protect their own identity. And it is nothing to do with racism. It is nothing to do with anything else than real right of existing with the culture we are born, and the culture, the globalization of the global culture we shouldn't ever have. It is a fate we should have in human rights, that is ethnicity, nothing else. So we have no problem if we have we find fake people and fake solutions and remove them from the society. The rest of it can adapt itself with each other, with the best solutions involved, without any disinformation or any product that is toxic involved in any area of human kind's life. So we cannot tolerate anything anywhere that is fake. That is artificial intelligence, and that is the best thing we can do with a study circle called Sustainable Open Studio, Ekologisk hållbar Open Atelier via ResearchGate. You can read my solutions, Negar Riahi. So you can find me on Twitter, Negar Riahi, Negar Time. Hello. So this is a special guest we have for this lecture. So I found a little baby. This is not my baby. I can go now. Bye bye.